Okay. Let me check if stream works. Are we alive? Maybe. Oh yeah, it should be. It should be up and running. Cool. Okay, so today I will work on my small project that I started last week. No, this week actually. That's basically just, we don't need browser. That is just very tiny application and I using mostly ChatGPT to build it and do not spend much time programming by myself. For two reasons. Mostly because I'm lazy. But also just to test what exactly ChatGPT can do. Is it kind of doable to build an app by it? Hey, hello Sergey. Polo, hello. And let me open chat on this screen as well to be able to see it. Oops. Okay, better. Now I have chat on my side screen. Brazil in the chat. Nice. Hello. Aren't you tired from working all night? It's not all night. Night is just started. Night is early, as you may say. So let me show very quickly what I have here. Can we have canvas to have previews? Come on, show me preview. Basically, application is very simple. That is like a sleep calculator. Let's wait until previews will appear. Let's start. Oh, I can't start stream on Kik for some reason. Okay, whatever. Then that will be YouTube only. Oh, it takes a bit to build preview. Okay, while it's building preview, I can open no chat. Yes, because probably I will use it. So today mostly I will like to maybe fine-tune one from the screens. An application basically is mostly generated by ChatGPT. I just provided some questions, basically informed ChatGPT what is this kind of sleep schedule which I like to build. And then I asked it to start to generate classes. I asked it to make a chart. That didn't really work out. I have somewhere screenshots what I got, probably. Though I have, yeah, something like that. So that clearly didn't work out. But then I educated a little bit ChatGPT about charts. I provided example code for charts and asked it to generate something like that. And actually ChatGPT started to do better, so it kind of works. And yeah, do I have my previews ready? Yeah, here it is. So on onboarding screen, basically you are asked when you will wake up. Then there is question how much hours you would like to sleep. Okay, let's run this application. Previews are quite slow, probably that's because we are streaming and programming at the same time. Okay, here is a simulator. So let's imagine I would like to wake up at about, let's say 6 at the morning. Basically I'm kind of picking some time, let's say that's 6. Then I will ask it how much hours I would like to sleep. Let's say 7. And then there is question how long will be a nap in the middle of the day. So basically I'm kind of assuming that I will sleep a little bit less at night, but I will have a nap during the day, because I believe it kind of helps to be more energyful at nights or afternoons. And let's say my nap in the middle of the day will be, let's say something like 30 minutes. And basically, here is sleep schedule calculated. Basically, to wake up at 6, I should be in bed at that time, and then I have to have nap for 30 minutes. Let's change that a little bit. Let's say I would like to go extreme and wake up still at 6, sleep a little bit less, maybe 6 hours, and that midday nap will be 1 hour. And then that's basically, I have to go at bed at 1, and that 1 long hour power nap should be at about this time. So that's basically almost all the app. I need to make this screen kind of look nicer, this summary screen. And probably I need some notifications to remind to go sleep at time, to have a nap, all that stuff. What's the best way okay, we have some questions. What's the best way for indie dev to choose couple big apps with many features or many little apps with simple to create and maintain? I will say when you're starting, then you're definitely creating many smaller apps to see which one will start to get some traction. And again, later, when you see that, for example, if one application generates quite a bit of money, maybe that makes sense to go all in that one application. But on beginning, definitely more small apps. Try to kind of buy more lottery tickets. I will say multiple small bets. You are kind of putting your bets on those small applications and hope that one of them will grow big. Do you handle navigation on your own? I have a lot of cases when it provides a bit outdated code. Yes, code is a bit outdated. I do not care about that at the moment. For example, here, I have this, for example, is deprecated in iOS 17. So yeah, sure, ChatGPT has a little bit outdated information and whatever. I do not care about at this stage of the project. Hey, Rafael, hello. Good evening. I'm doing late night programming tonight. Missing that streaming, I was looking into my statistics, and from any perspective, YouTube growing perspective, revenue perspective, whatever, live streams and shorts doesn't make much sense. Long form videos basically kind of helping with all of that, but I'm kind of having fun to make those short form videos and doing live streams. So yeah, 30k do I have? Really? It was 29,900 on the morning, I guess. I doubt. Do I really have 30k? Oh, I have indeed. Nice. Yeah, thank you for some congrats. Yeah, indeed, I really have 30k. It was... yeah. Really? How it happened? Did I have so many subs today? Why it doesn't open? Studio, YouTube, Studio. Maybe it rounds. Oh, it is actually. Phew. Cool stuff. Amazing. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Rafael. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, that's dope. Sorts out. I have 30k. Yeah. What's the best way to promote the indie apps? Oh, that's very tricky question. Depends on niche. I will say so. You have to promote your applications where your audience for those apps is, you know. And for one, that could be LinkedIn, for another, that could be Twitter, for another, Instagram. And sometimes it makes sense to use paid ads and so on, but sometimes no. Oh, Rafael, thanks. Cheers. That's going to the coffee fund. Really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Not just for this donation, generally. It's cool. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, amazing. I'm getting asked that Spotify looks different. Actually, I'm not listening Spotify now. If you are asking about this, that is Epidemic Sounds. So that's different service. Yeah, super cool. 30k. I'm happy, sure, for every round number. But for me, kind of bigger was, I guess Rafael has the same steps on his YouTube. Basically, it's 25, 50, then 100. Currently, I'm kind of very focused on that 100k kind of. Would like to kind of reach that. Hey, Fallin. Sorry, I didn't saw your previous question. With your co-working streams. Yeah, sorry. I'm just currently very busy with freelancing work, everything. It takes time. On the road to 100k, yeah, indeed. That's the goal, yeah. And I don't know, kind of YouTube said it's important because you're getting that something to stick to the wall or put on the shelf. So it works. I kind of believe it is important. But yeah, it's big goal, yeah. One day I would like to reach that. Oh, Oh yeah, exactly. They probably one day will decide that there are too many 100k channels and they will send them. Do you have OLED TV? No, I don't. Have you ever worked with local companies? If so, how was your experience? Not as iOS developer, let's say so. Okay, so sleep calculation way. Do we have preview here? Let's enable preview. Hey Vadim, hello. Can you talk about how you get freelance work? I have a video about that. Let me see if this will work. Freelance, probably this. Didn't have any notifications that you are online on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of strange, Vadim, but for some reason, if you are just kind of going and starting streaming without scheduling live stream, notification is sent only when stream is ended. I don't know why. I changed my monitors to OLED TV. Yeah, I'm not sure about using TV as a monitor, because this one, what I am using, it is that is 27-inch 5K monitor. So I guess, I don't know if I will have similar size and resolution. Probably you will not find similar size and resolution. If you will look on TVs, usually those are bigger and the pixel density is kind of lower. So I'm not sure about that because of that reason. Discord bot. Yeah, Discord bot also is kind of slacking. Let me see. Discord. Probably we should retire that Discord bot and start using Botrix. Botrix is kind of a little bit better. And my chat is going in a way of the code. Let's hide that. Oops. Sorry. Let me fix over this one. I will hide the chat. We don't need it. We streaming just on one platform. No need to have chat on the screen. And yeah, I'm streaming today from Mac, therefore everything is a little bit broken. Sorry about that. Weather in Latvia is quite good. Yeah, weather is amazing. We have -8 today. That's great weather. Yeah, nothing here. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I probably should use that Botrix bot for everything because that works kind of more stable. Okay, let's try to do just a little bit of code. So usually those streams are mostly kind of chatting and a little bit coding, so I will spend it mostly kind of keeping one eye on the chat and talking with you and another eye on the ChatGPT. Okay. I will even not try to fix it by myself. I'm planning to do kind of some summary video after that, but I'm planning to try to build up mostly using ChatGPT. -12. 12 or -12? Vadim. In Latvia it's 8. It felt a little bit colder. I'm not sure how much it is for real, but yeah. Okay, and what kind of error do we have? Yeah, whatever. I will just throw errors here. Yes, I'm using ChatGPT 4, and during the day it works better. I assume probably most of the US is sleeping and the resources are more available. So now on the evenings it's kind of waiting longer. Yeah, currently it shows -8 here. Come on, weather up. Wake up. Oh, it's so slow. Okay, I will better kill it. Do you have heating? Pasios, it's North Europe. You will die without heating. Of course we have heating. What mouse do I have? I have MX Master 3S currently. I have a few more mouses. For example, this MX Master Vertical, which is kind of cool. But I like that MX Master 3S mouse. I will say that if you are buying one, do not buy white one, because it will be really hard to keep it clean. Yeah, this probably will work. It is good. I'm still waiting for registration. It's over-registered and they won't take new ones to ChatGPT. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that's a thing. Because, I don't know, I applied when they make it paid basically a sub on, I don't know, on day one. And yeah, there was no problem with that. Yeah, I didn't know you can't just kind of get it. I have ChatGPT 4. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You have that. You have DAL. You can post pictures, all the stuff. Limit 40 messages in 3 hours. What that means? Probably I can send 40 requests in 3 hours only. That's not a lot. Yeah, the mouse is good, but not the white color. White color is horribly bad. Okay, let's kill Discord. Okay, previews are working. So, probably we would like to have previews kind of similar like this one. Basically, I will add background, also black. For DAL you need to buy credits. No, I don't think so. I didn't buy any credits and that just works. Why it is switching in between profiles? Oh, I know. I need to open this stuff and And now it will stay on obvious profile. Does vertical mouse helps against RTS? Probably. I have 3 different mouses. I have vertical mouse, I have mouse with ball, and I have MX3S. MX3S is most comfortable one for video editing because there is a side scroll and it's just more comfortable. But I'm kind of switching in between those mouse. I have that vertical mouse just next to me on the desk. Sometimes I'm switching in between them when I'm charging another one or when I feel to do that. I don't know. Definitely switching in between mouses helps because one of the recommendations is, for example, to change hands if you have kind of mouse which is hands agnostic. So this one is right hand only, but if you have kind of more symmetrical mouse, you can use it with both hands. So one of suggestions from doctors is to switch hands. And switching mouses is doing about the same thing, you know. Hey Lorenzo, hello. I'm coming from web development and GitHub Copilot has been a wonderful experience. How you thought about using VS Code with Copilot compare with ChatGPT and Xcode? Oh, I'm using ChatGPT with Xcode, and ChatGPT is good for suggestions for small code pieces, but if I'm very lazy or I just looking for general suggestions how to do something, then ChatGPT works. But if I'm just working in some, I don't know, some code and writing some functions, it's kind of helpful when Copilot is coming up with suggestions. Yeah, white definitely is not great. Okay, where I am. So I would like something similar that we have in this screen, basically also black background, white text, and also I will probably show some chart here. So we will need to put this in Z stack, add background color, and one more bracket, or how you name those. Probably, will we get that? Oh, no, we don't need 2 bodies, just one. One will be fine. So now it should be everything black. That's perfectly fine. And let's just change text to white. Okay, so this, right? Yes. Foreground. Oh, that's function. Where is the text? Calculate sleep schedule. Yeah, here it is. Foreground, color, white. Here it is. Here I have my GitHub Copilot right here. It probably will be a little bit slow because, again, here is suggestion from GitHub Copilot. It's a little bit slow because machine is under the heavy load, streaming and programming at the same time, but generally it works. What do you think about current job market for iOS developers? Is it right that there is a lot of layoffs? Layoffs is in all the niches. I don't know, Shopify in Sweden just laid off a bunch of people, but as they say, they overhired before, so now they are kind of cutting costs. I don't know. Job market is, of course, less easy than it was a year or two ago. Yes, I'm making new app, Vadim. Very small, very short. I will do video about that. Hey, it will be interesting to watch video about apps tools on your app. That definitely will happen. I think I'm getting M3 Max MacBook, and then I will kind of install it from scratch and make video about that. Do you think it's still okay to build a Hackintosh with no. I don't think it kind of make much sense to build Hackintosh nowadays, because if you are basically, if macOS is your main operational kind of system and you mostly will use macOS, and especially if you will use it for professional work, then just buy Mac. And from money perspective, yeah, you can maybe build something very cheap, but that will not be powerful. And if you can get, for example, used M1 Mac Mini, that will be crazy fast machine and will work without problems for years. If you're mostly using Linux or Windows and need macOS just once in a while, then it makes sense to build Hackintosh, otherwise probably no. Hey Alex, why don't you do vision correction? Why should I? How did you add Copilot to the code? I have a video about that on my YouTube channel. Would you recommend moving to Latvia for living? Hard to say, Mikhailo. Let's say Poland is cheaper and bigger country, and with bigger country basically you have more benefits. For example, you have a local Apple store, you have more kind of global companies presented in Poland, and it is still cheaper than Latvia in about the same region, but not so cold. Latvia is colder. Poland don't have border with Russia, which is big benefit nowadays. So, hard to say. I born here, I like this country, and I will, even if I will move somewhere for winters, I will always come back, but I don't know. Hey, Pasana, is your Hackintosh desktop dead? It's not dead, but it's just turned off. I am streaming now from Mac, and I didn't run macOS on it for a while. Yeah, this desk is kind of a little busy. I probably will move back to that bigger desk. Yeah, hiring definitely will be not active now in the winter. That's for sure. Hey, Gio, thanks, yeah. 30k, we hit that just today, yeah. Is there snow now in your country? Plenty. We have -8 now, -9. I'm looking onto the weather. It's -9 and plenty of snow. It's snowing almost every day. Okay, looks that we will have no snow for looking forward, but it is plenty already, and it will stay kind of. Oh, it will get warmer soon. -1 +3 next Friday, so maybe it will start to melt. Who writes the backend for your apps? No one. I avoid that. How do I find your first client? I guess I'm talking about in my video about freelance. Oh. Let me throw a link to you. Okay, wrong machine. I'm on iPad. I think I'm talking about that in that specific video. Okay, back to my thing. Your sleep schedule. So, it could be super cool to put chart in the screen. Okay, I have this chart view here, but that probably doesn't work anymore because I already kind of changed a lot of stuff in the app. Let's see, will I have errors here? Yeah, plenty. Chart calculation view. Yeah, I had this for calculation and then I had chart itself. Probably it's already super outdated, right? Right. Okay, let's remove preview. We can live without that. Did you try or want to use the Kotlin multi-platform by JetBrains? No, I don't really want because I have opinion based on facts, at least in my bubble that I saw, that if you like to make money building mobile applications, then most of the money is in the macOS. In iOS, let's say so, on Mac. And on Android there is, I don't know, 20-30%. Yes, there are kind of exclusions and that's not kind of always like that, but I see that in many applications. So basically to add about 30, maybe 40% to my revenue, probably. Okay, let's be realistic, let's say 30%. To earn 30% more, I have to do twice more work, basically build application for Android as well, support Android, learn that Kotlin multi-platform just to get a little bit more money. Doesn't make sense, in my opinion. That's why I do not do that. Okay, this chart view doesn't work anymore. You can cover as freelancer for both platforms. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to support iOS and Android application for customers because usually customers who have more money, usually those are ready to build separately iOS and Android application. And I'm more happy to work for those customers who have more money to build dedicated iOS and Android application. And for those customers, I'm building iOS applications. That's my kind of point of view on that. And that works well for me so far. But yeah, that's another approach could be build cross-platform applications and deliver Android and iOS. I'm not saying that's kind of, I'm just explaining why I am doing that, because maybe that's kind of seems that I'm leaving some money on table, but actually it is not so. Just another point of view for you. Did you find the strange behavior of the Apple ranking algorithm in the last few weeks? Hard to say. I did quite a lot of App Store optimization, and now it is hard to say what was strangeness in Apple rankings and what was my changes in App Store optimization. But I heard as well that there were changes. I read that on Twitter. Okay, give me my preview back. Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT. So I have example code for charts. Probably I need to feed. Do you have switched completely to SwiftUI? Yes, for my own projects, no for freelance. Because freelance projects are a little bit too big and too old to switch completely to the SwiftUI. There is just a lot of UI kit. There is even Objective-C code in that project that I'm working currently. Okay, I will give this example. Here is I will give example code, and I will say then I would like to use charts to add chart in, how we name it, that screen, sleep calculation view. Yes. Chart should show sleep and awake time odds on 24 or pie chart, something like that. I hope that's pie chart. And yeah, interesting. How can we show that? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Put that in between and let's say under the, put that under the, let's see how that will work. And while ChatGPT is kind of thinking, we can take a look what you're writing here. Do I understand that you want app that will calculate your sleep time and according to data will calculate and recommend when you should go to sleep? Yes, exactly, Vadim, that's right. Does someone else use SwiftUI plus TCI? I have no idea what is TCI. I'm using paid ChatGPT. That's ChatGPT 4 version with browsing and what else not, and all. And I'm paying, I don't know how much, $20 in months, something like that. It's not expensive. That's definitely kind of makes sense. Composal architecture, no. No, I don't even know how composal architecture looks like. I didn't look into new architectures for about 2 or more, even 3 years maybe. Last one, what I remember was Viper. Didn't hear about that anymore. Probably it's not fancy anymore. And yeah, MVVM, of course, that's kind of ongoing thing, but MVC with coordinators, that was also something new. That's it. Yeah, he's using, so ChatGPT suggesting to use some example data for the sleep period. Whatever, we can start with example data, that's fine. So it's kind of, I think that we will get already error in preview. So it kind of gives okay suggestions, but we already can see that we will have kind of some errors here. For some reason, for example, the sleep data is just, okay, whatever. Let's try to apply that to our code and see how that will work. Because sleep period, we already have structure for sleep period in the code. So if you have free time and decide to learn new architecture. No, I don't want new Why? Why should I, you know? It's, I don't know. Let me say so. I kind of like programming, but I like programming as a tool, you know, to achieve something, to build something. And I don't have much fun just to learn for learning. For example, I would like to learn, I don't know, for example, charts, to learn how to build charts, or I don't know, learn something, but I have some kind of practical use. Architectures, for my indie projects, for my small projects, I will not use any fancy architectures. Learning them just to have them listed somewhere in my kind of skills section doesn't make sense. If I need to learn it for some project, then I will do that. But again, I'm not looking forward to kind of jump on any new projects, and on current existing project, unlikely we will go and use some new fancy architecture to rewrite everything. Hesburger. I don't know what that means, but thank you if that was a compliment. MVVM or MVC? I will say for UIKit projects, that's usually MVC. SwiftUI, that's probably more like MVVM. But basically, whatever works. I think MVC is fine. Of course, you can go and kind of do that controller, that view controller can be massive and you can have all the functions in it, but basically that's just wrong approach to do that. I'm kind of using some MVC, and then for views I have data adapters. In SwiftUI, those more like view models, you know, something like that, to get all the functionality and logic out of the view, and then it works fine. The problem is when you are jumping on the project which is MVC, and then you see some view controller which is 5,000 lines long and basically have all the logic, most of the logic of the application in that one poor view controller. I saw projects like that. That's not a joke. 5,000 lines. Then that's bad. Then that's very bad. But MVC, that is not a problem of architecture. That's not the problem of MVC. That's a problem of implementation. And yeah, I think there are reasons why. Let me say so those very fancy architectures, those probably are necessary if you are working on big project with tens and maybe hundreds of developers. Then it's kind of hard to basically keep that project alive and keep working on it without breaking it. Then you need those fancy architectures probably. If that is, I don't know, 4, 5, 10 developers, you still can handle it in MVC, MVVM without problems. Yeah, exactly. Customers do not care about even programming language, not about architectures. Totally. It's a bit too bright here. Exactly. Customers do not care. Do you recommend switch career software developer from try and service technique? If you like to do that, that's like asking if you recommend to switch job from carpenter to electrician in constructions. Do whatever you like. You can make good money in any job, you know, if you like. I was working before I was carpenter, I was in army, I was policeman, I was bartender, I was product manager, I was also kind of a service engineer or technic in payment industry. And currently I am programming. I don't know if I will program in 5 years or 10 years, so probably I will do something else. I don't know. I'm switching whenever I feel that I like to switch professions, and that's what I'm suggesting to do. If you feel that you would like to try something new, do that, why not? What was your journey? I started to learn iOS development back in iOS 4, so that actually doesn't make big difference what exactly I use it, you know. And those courses, one of the courses that I use it, one of the resources that I use it that I still like, and I kind of really like that the author of those courses, that is Sean Allen, and his YouTube channel was very helpful for me. And he's still kind of making videos about that. If you are asking about the resources learning, probably you will get links here. Oh, we are running out of music. Let's start another playlist. So, Sean Allen tutorials, those are great. I like how this guy teaching. That's my, I will say, favorite teacher. I'm not saying he's the best, or I don't know, because you have to find teacher which teaching style works for you, and then basically kind of go with that, you know. But yeah, that's what I like. Can you write backend by Swift? Yes, you can. Do you consider in the app with your own backend? What technology do you prefer for it? Last time when I did something for backend, that was Firebase, but I basically doing, currently I'm using CloudKit for backend, that's it. My backend is very simple. I do nothing fancy in backend. Okay, let's add that example data here. We'll see if that will even work. Producer filing. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Persona. And I will just add only that it's not only costly from money perspective, basically you are paying for backend kind of services, but also for time investment. That's what Prasanna is saying about they are kind of hard to manage. Basically, you have to know so many things about backend security, all that stuff. You better don't want to do that, you know. What's your advice to get ratings when you launch a new application? Ask for them. There is SDK to ask for ratings from the users. Show those rating requests. Okay, and we need this chart thing as well. Actually, I clearly said that I would like to under the first text, but okay, whatever. Okay. Here I will have the chart. Probably this one is a little bit too much here. Okay, let's a little bit make it looking a little bit better. Let's see if preview will work. Do you follow the job market or your dreams? What? Oh, yeah, I'm not following job market. I'm following my dreams, definitely. I do not care about job market, to be frank. When I chose to start to learn iOS development, there was no job market for iOS development in Latvia at all. I just decided that I would like to build iOS applications, be in Apple ecosystem, and started to build my own applications, hoped that I will become successful indie developer in no time. That didn't happen. Then I started to look for freelance jobs, started freelancing. Now I'm kind of freelancing and again building my own indie applications. That's not job market related at all. Did you switch to M3 Max yet? No, it is not available here. Do you have any suggestion for Swift course? I just posted a link to the learning resources that I'm recommending. Just finished implementing universal links in my client's app. It was not easy, but at least I learned something new. Did you ever work with universal deep links? Yes, I did. Also a link, yeah. And it was fun fact, I implemented kind of deep link support using Firebase, and then Google said, okay, we decided to sunset it. And now we switched to Branch.io. I wanted to say SwiftUI course, but the Sean Allen courses that I posted link, there is SwiftUI course. And if you are looking for good and free course, I am suggesting to take a look on 100 Days of SwiftUI. Just Google it. That is free course and it's good one. If you are starting from scratch, that will be better. Sean Allen, I like his teaching style and his course is just kind of faster pace. It's kind of moving faster and kind of, that's why I recommend that. And I like his teaching style. Okay, what's going wrong here? We have shitload of errors. What's that? Oh, that's my old code, which I uncommitted. And that kind of generates that error, okay? Okay, we have something. I will say that's not horribly bad. It kind of shows all the 24 hours in a day, and it is not kind of very readable, and that doesn't make kind of picture more kind of clear, but it is pie chart at least, and it works. Let me see. Is it kind of correct time actually, or what? It's not bad, but I will need to adjust it quite a lot. So, how can I change colors here? How many productive hours you manage to have in a day? I should track that time, but actually I did some planning and time calculation for what I would like to have in a day. I was looking in a week actually, not in a day. Actually, we can talk about that a little bit. Let me see. Spreadsheets. Actually, I just was looking into kind of my time availability and everything. Sorry if you will get blind because spreadsheets are white. So, about time. I was kind of thinking about how I would like to spend my days and how I would like to spend my time and all that stuff. And then basically I come up with my weekly time budget. And let me kind of, yeah, is it visible? Yeah, here it is. So basically I have basically that's 1 week, right? Sleeping, that's about 8, oh, actually it's wrong. It should be, let's say 7 hours and 7 days. How much it will be? 49. Okay, probably we are 1 hour short, right? Yes, minus 1 hour. So let's say I'm sleeping, let's say in average those kind of 7 hours in a night, dog walking and exercise about 10 hours in a week, work on YouTube videos, work on indie applications, something like 20 hours, freelance work 40 hours, family time 30 hours. That's basically my kind of budget. And I was kind of looking on how I would like to spend my time, you know. Of course, you kind of have you losing some time, you know, basically on switching tasks and so on. But okay, that's, let's say, wishful thinking. And that will make about, let's say, about 60 hours in a week for programming, 40 on freelance, 20 on indie applications. And yeah, sure, you are not programming all the time, especially if you are looking on time that I'm spending right now. Is this a programming time? Kinda, right? I will kind of register, if I'm tracking time, I will register this time as a programming because I'm working on my application and so on. But at the same time, I have chat with you guys, and that's not really kind of deep work, focused programming work, but whatever. So basically, those about 16 hours, about 60 hours in a week. But that's more like plan. I was looking into plan. And without sleeping, basically, then I can see how I'm spending my time. Basically, freelance, about 40%, indie apps. And I see that I should probably move time from the Instagram and all that stuff to the YouTube videos, for example. Let's say something like that. 168, that should be correct. For a week. So, and then that pie will look like that basically. I have most of the time spent on programming for work, programming for my own apps, and then kind of creating content. That's kind of time planning. How much time you spend thinking? You kind of, I don't think that's kind of really important. You know, I don't know. My answer is I don't know how much time I'm spending thinking. Also, you could ask how much time from your programming time is productive. Because, for example, you're getting how programming works in real life. You're getting some task assigned to you. You are checking if that is a bug. So then you're trying to understand, okay, you can reproduce it is a bug. Then you try to understand, okay, is it because you are getting wrong data from backend, or that is glitch in iOS app, what you are kind of responsive. You are testing that. Then you find, okay, probably that's iOS app. Then you're kind of trying to fix it. First few kind of attempts doesn't work, and then you kind of fix it that. And in total, you spend maybe hour, maybe 3 hours on that issue. So can you say how much time you spent thinking, how much time was real kind of programming? And at the end of the day, as a result of those 3 hours of the work, maybe you have, I don't know, 5 lines of the code, maybe 2, maybe just, I don't know, maybe fixing 1 line, something like that, you know? And from written code, from lines of code that you wrote perspective, that's kind of nothing. But you spend 3 hours of that. So how you measure that? You just don't. I think big part of being developer is thinking. Yeah, of course. Therefore, if you're a developer, that doesn't make kind of difference how much word per minute you are typing, for example. Because, yeah, you are not kind of writer, typer, what else not. I went to change my MacBook Pro Intel 2020. I'm machine learning, I'm ML engineer. So use Docker. I don't use Docker. What is the best MacBook Pro I should take? Depends on your budget. What is your budget for that MacBook, Noel? What is the best? If you are asking which is most powerful, then M3 Max. That is most powerful. If you want to have the biggest screens, then 16-inch. If you like to have the best cooling, the best battery, that's 16-inch machine. And then just kind of throw whatever money you have onto RAM and SSD and kind of most powerful processor. If money is the limit, then we are getting back to the question, how much money do you have? But I highly, highly recommend you to take a look on Alex's YouTube channel. He's doing all the possible texts. Alex Zinsky. Come on. Okay, let's go differently. Let's go like this, then go community, then go Alex Ziskid, yeah. Take a look on Alex's channel. He's doing a shitload of tests, kind of one Mac versus another Mac, and kind of testing all the possible machines on all the possible apps, everything. So check out his channel, probably you will find answer to your question. Okay. Where we are. This kind of almost works. Not very readable. So, yeah, take a look then on Alex's channel and take a look how he comparing older and newer machines, and you will find answer. Any suggestions for about Swift Deep Dive YouTube channel, Medium blogs? I don't know any. Because most of the teachers kind of teaching they are teaching mostly easy stuff, because there is the market, the biggest market is beginners. Foreground, can we get foreground color or something? Foreground style, foreground. Okay, let's Google that. SwiftUI. Something like that. Nice chart. How you modify those colors? It's kind of hard to read the darkish gray. Where is my Rubik Cube? I had it for a while on my desk. Rubik Cube is interesting, and while you are learning how to solve it, when you learn how to solve it, then it is kind of not interesting anymore. And my Rubik Cube is stolen by my daughter. She hijacked it and using it now. I probably not use it anymore. Do not use it anymore. But yeah, I had it. I learned how to solve it, and then I do not use it for a few months, and then I forgetting how to solve it, and then relearning again, and that's kind of, yeah. And my desk is kind of already kind of cluttered. I'm kind of trying to do not keep unnecessary stuff on the desk, so probably I don't need that Rubik's Cube as well. Oh, I know where I should look. Do I have that Big Nerd Ranch book? There should be examples. Big Nerd Ranch com... No, not Big Nerd. It was Big Mountain. Big Mountain Studio. Yep. Big Mountain Studio resources. Let's download latest book. Login. Combine. Essentials. No. SwiftUI. Where is SwiftUI Views Mastery? iOS 15 plus. iOS 15? Don't we have something? Don't I have iOS 17 version or something? Oh, iOS 15 plus, probably. That's iOS 17 as well. I hope so. Okay, let's download latest version of the book. Ah, here it is, iOS 17. Yep. Probably we need PDF version. I will take a look. I really recommend those Big Mountain Studio books. Basically, I bought probably all of them. If you like books as a reference document, those are really great. Hey Axel, hello. So it's big book, 81 megabyte. Downloading so long. Okay, finally downloaded. Yes. Okay. Open with... Come on. Is it opening? Okay, here it is. Finally. MacBook Pro M2 Pro with 32 gigs of RAM. Yes, sounds good. M3 Max will not fit the budget. Yeah, and 16-inch HDR monitor is great, but I probably will get 14-inch for the next one. I just want to try it for traveling. Oh, those stats are from iStats application. Oh, where is the AI tools, edit, convert. No, where is the... I don't... Okay, here it is. Understanding the syntax, SwiftUI basics. Do we have charts or something? Lazy var, VStack, HStack, grid, spacer, geometry reader, grid, scroll view reader. Oh, that's interesting. Chapter quick links. Very interesting chart. Here it is. Okay. Let's take a look on charts. Basics. So those are basics. That's how you make chart, padding, something, label, okay. If you will get 14-inch, I think you will miss the screen real estate when traveling. Yes, I kind of afraid of that. I ordered 14-inch, but I didn't pay money yet, so I don't know. They are not available. Not 14, not 16-inch. Both are not available yet here, so difference is quite big in the size. I don't know. I kind of want to give it a try, but I'm afraid, okay, what will I do if I will kind of see? I don't like it. Okay. Dates. Point mark, bar metrics, Arial mark. Okay, there are some pie charts. And donut chart. That's what I'm using now. Okay. That's from iOS 17. Okay. The inner radius specifies how big is hole in the middle. Okay. Foreground style by value owner. Yeah, I don't see where you can kind of change. Where you change colors actually. Where you set the colors. I don't mind that chart colors itself, but yeah, next is already about something else. Use foreground style for different colors. And for each selector, this will also help to build a chart legend. Chart owner. Sector mark angle. Char owner. Well, that's owner. Well, oh, here it is. Label. Yeah, but again, no colors. How to set colors? Yeah, here is foreground style, red, blue. Foreground style. Yeah, and we have name here, name, and then we have duration. We have also, yeah, I don't know. I don't see where we can change colors. I don't mind those it's fine to have those colors, whatever we have here, but yeah, whatever. I will need to change the chart anyways. Basically, I would like to show it kind of more like identify when exactly on the clock that sleep period is. Like I had on very beginning, basically something like that, to show clock. Basically, you are sleeping from something like 1 at night till 6 at the morning, and then you are going continue kind of move over the clock and then doing kind of nap in the middle of the day, something like that. I don't know if that's doable by those charts. I don't want to spend too much time on that because that's just small MVP. I would like to do whatever I can build using those charts library. Something like that could work. I just need to kind of move it a little bit around the clock to show it correctly on because now we have just slice of the sleep. No, this one. Slice of the sleep, and then we have slice for another sleep, and this blue is awake time, but this kind of smaller slice of the sleep should be somewhere in the middle of the awake time. And okay, I will ask ChatGPT if ChatGPT can kind of come up with something for that shortly, then I will kind of will add that now. So we need it from function. Okay, and I will give the screenshot. That's kind of nice that you can just throw screenshots in the chat. I don't know, it's a little bit messy instructions, but whatever, it's what I can do at almost midnight. We should show first. I hope it's clear for ChatGPT what I'm writing here, but we'll see, whatever. Then actually talking about fancy architectures and so on, I will say that I generally will be fine to do programming about like that, just writing prompts to ChatGPT. I do not care much about fancy architectures. I do not care too much about smart code. Sure, I don't like to have kind of too long functions, all of that, when you see horrible code, you know what is horrible code. I don't like that. But I don't really enjoy I enjoy more, let's say, end product and kind of getting from idea to the app store. That process, not really kind of spending shitload of hours on kind of programming itself. It's kind of cool. I like that as well, but I don't know. If eventually the programming will become more and more kind of driven by AI, I don't know. I have no problems with that. Yeah, exactly. You got my day right. We need that 24-hour period. Yep. We'll see how that will go. Do you play Factorio? No, I don't know what's that. What app helps you with spelling? That is Grammarly. I'm not sure this will work, but whatever. I'm not going kind of to... Let's try. Let's just try copy pasta and see if that will work. Yeah, Gio, exactly. It's a no-brainer to pay that money for it. It's no-braining at all to pay for it. Okay, let's try. How much errors will we have? Shitload of them. That's interesting assumptions. Oh, I just throw some code above. I just throw some code and it assumes that calculations function will work without problems. Okay, let's go back. ChatGPT kind of have tendency to forget already provided code. Okay, I will send all the function. I will copy paste all the function. I don't expect this will work. I just will throw that for now and will park this for kind of tomorrow's Cyber. That will be tomorrow's Cyber's problem after morning coffee and everything, Where is the full code now? All the code. That's just... I don't expect this will work, but whatever, we'll see. Probably it will not, but I will keep Googling. Something went wrong, okay. Too hard question, probably. Oops. And I have no water anymore. I kind of with ChatGPT there is the problem. The ChatGPT kind of forgot instructions after some period of time, so you have to kind of reset it if that discussion is going for a while. But yes, generally yes, I kind of did some. For example, I provided information how to build charts because ChatGPT don't have experience and knowledge about that. I kind of set some initial parameters for app building and so on and so on. I'm not sure this will work, but whatever. So answer is yes, but the problem with ChatGPT is that ChatGPT already have no idea about beginning of our conversation. But I created, actually, if you are curious, I created App Advisor ChatGPT. Basically, you can, if you are interested, if you have ChatGPT Plus, basically you need ChatGPT Plus, you can use this App Advisor to ask questions about app building. And I tried it, that App Advisor ChatGPT, basically on my kind of courses and my content that I created. So it kind of works like general advisor for building indie applications. Hard to say how good it is, but for some kind of tests that I kind of made, it works. And currently it's free to use. You can use it for free. I see 83 people used it so far, so it's kind of not the most popular GPTs, but some people are using it. Didn't hear anything good or bad about it. If you're using it and have some feedback, I will be happy to hear. Okay, basically this last commit just broke. Made this chart. I don't know what's that. That's basically not. It doesn't look correct. But whatever. I will not fight with the chart tonight. It's it's kind of good enough here. Okay, let's turn those changes back. Previous version was better, visually better. I'm not saying it was working. Functionality was not here yet, but at least correct slices of time was displayed. Probably that lacking of knowledge about how charts should be built hurts a little bit results from ChatGPT. That's one thing. Another thing, I'm not sure it is possible to achieve the result I want to have using charts, because in the book I do not see kind of options to customize those charts much. It seems that basically you have kind of some automatically generated pie chart. Probably that's not the right tool for the job. We'll see. But yeah, it's 11 at night already, so it's about time to go to sleep because I'm waking up at 6. So to get my at least 6-ish, 7-ish, 6.5 hours of the sleep, and then maybe midday nap for 30 minutes to have all the 30 minutes, all the 7 hours of sleep. So I will wrap my stream here. So it was kind of cool to get back to the streaming, and I tried to stream yesterday, but that PC audio configuration was broken, and today I had problems with starting in parallel Twitch and Kick stream from the Mac, but at least it works for YouTube streams. That's the best. So that's it. Spokojnej noči. Good night everyone. See you on next stream. Bye bye.